It happened on one of those quiet Saturday afternoons, the kind where you just want to get in, grab your groceries, and get out. But for Miles Carter, that calm didn't last more than a few seconds. He'd just eased his car into a spot near the entrance of a grocery store in suburban Oregon smooth. Careful. No rush when a white SUV screeched to a stop beside him like it was straight out of a Fast and Furious audition. The window rolled down and this woman, mid-40s, blonde bob, rage in her eyes, yells, "That was my spot." Miles blinked polite. Calm said, "Didn't see you. It was open when I pulled in." But she wasn't here for logic. She stormed out, finger wagging, lips curled like she'd been waiting her whole life for a moment like this. Then came the line. "You people never look." Miles froze. "Oh, here we go." He stayed calm, told her he lived 10 minutes away and didn't want any trouble. But she needed someone to feel small, someone to put beneath her. She called him boy. She shoved him. And right there, in front of shoppers and carts and the world, she slapped him across the face. Miles didn't hit back. He walked away. Inside the store, a young employee named Dario, probably barely 22, approached him. "Hey man, I saw everything. You didn't do anything wrong." That right there. That helped. Just knowing someone saw the truth. But that peace didn't last. Because when Miles returned to his car, bam, long, cruel scratches across the side. Not an accident. This was personal. And guess who's across the lot? Sipping water like it's just another day in suburbia, her, leaning on her SUV with a smirk. "Maybe learn some manners next time," she said. But it wasn't over. Oh no. She climbed into her car, reversed fast and rammed into the front of his. Just stared at him in the mirror. Then peeled out like she owned the street. This time, Miles called 911. Followed her at a safe distance. Calm voice. Steady hands even if his heart was racing. 2 blocks later, police pulled her over. She screamed, cried, played victim. Said she was scared for her life. Said he'd attacked her. The usual playbook. But karma had other plans. One of the officers, Detective Jalen Brooks, calm, sharp, mid-40s, stepped in, asked Miles what happened. Miles laid it out. No theatrics, just facts. The slap, the damage, the hit and run. Oh, and he had photos, witnesses, receipts. She lost it. Started yelling in the street, lunged at Miles in front of the cops. They cuffed her mid-tantrum, screaming how he didn't belong, how she'd ruin him. You know that kind of scream, the kind that's not about pain, it's about losing control. And right there, in the middle of a street she thought she owned, surrounded by people she thought would always take her side, she was dragged into the back of a patrol car. But Miles, he didn't feel victorious. Not yet. He felt tired, hollow. Next morning, coffee cold, eyes burning from lack of sleep. He sat at the precinct with the paperwork in front of him. Could have walked away. Could have let it slide. But you know what? Pretending nothing happened is how this stuff keeps happening. So he pressed charges. 2 weeks later, courtroom. She shows up polished, smug, flanked by lawyers crying about her being a pillar of the community. Her voice broke only once when she was asked under oath if she slapped him, keyed his car, and rammed it. "Yes," she whispered, "guilty." And outside that courtroom, Miles didn't smile. He didn't gloat, he just breathed. The world moved on, dogs barked. Kids laughed, but for Miles, the silence felt different now. Not heavy, just still. Sometimes justice doesn't come with applause. It comes with stillness. And as for her, she'll carry that verdict the rest of her life. But Miles, he walks forward, not because he won, but because he refused to disappear. So tell me, was that justice? Or just survival with a better ending? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Was Miles right to press charges? Have you seen karma hit this hard before? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this story if it made you feel something. Because sometimes the quietest resistance is the loudest message.